In this video, you will learn about the powers of I on how to solve and simplify I when raised to any power or exponent. Well, I is the imaginary part of an imaginary number, and this is also called iota. And the value of I is equal to the square root of negative 1. And a negative value inside a square root signifies an imaginary value. So I is the imaginary part. So let's try solving this given problem here. I raised to the power of 106. We already knew that the value of I is equal to the square root of negative 1. Therefore, I squared is equal to negative. Now to solve this one, or to simplify this one, we just have to find the highest multiple of 4 that is less than or equal to the exponent of I. So when I is raised to increasing powers, its value will begin repeating themselves every 4 terms indefinitely. So I to the 0 is equal to 1. I to the power of 1 is equal to I. Then I squared is equal to negative 1. I cubed is equal to negative I to the 4th is equal to 1. I to the 5th is equal to I to the 6th is equal to negative 1. I to the 7th is equal to negative I, and so on. So the results here, have you noticed that the results here start repeating after I to the 4th, which is a pattern that continues every 4 terms forever. So we can use this pattern to figure out I raised to any power. So in this case, we're given I to the power 106, and the power here, or the exponent, is 106. So we can divide the power of I, which is 106, by 4, and we get 26.5. So let's multiply 4 by 26, and this would give us 104. Therefore, 104 is the highest multiple of 4 that is less than or equal to 106. And now we can calculate for the power of I here. We just have to expand the power using this rule. Okay, x to the power of a plus b. This can be expanded as x to the a times x to the b. Therefore, I to the 106 can be written as I to the 104 times I squared. And then we can rewrite the 104 here as a multiple of 4. Therefore, I to the 104 times I squared is just equal to I to the power of 4 times 26 times I squared. And we knew the value of I to the 4th and I squared. So I to the 4th times 26 times I squared. This is just equal to, or can be written as, I to the 4th to the 26 times I squared. And then plug in the value of I to the 4th, which is 1. So we can write this as 1 to the 26 times I squared. 1 to the 26 is just equal to 1, and I squared is equal to negative 1. So 1 times negative 1 is equal to negative 1. Therefore, I raised to the power of 106 is just equal to negative 1. I hope you understood everything, and you can now solve or simplify problems where I is raised to a certain power, especially larger exponents or larger powers. Okay, let's try another problem here. Let's simplify I to the power of 315. So the exponent here is 315. Just have to divide this by 4 to find the highest multiple of 4 that is less than or equal to the exponent, to this exponent. So this is just equal to 78.75. Then let's multiply 4 and 78. This is just equal to 312. Therefore, 312 is the highest multiple of 4. And now we can expand 315. So I to the 315 can be written as I to the 312 times I cubed. And then we can rewrite 312 as a multiple of 4. So this is I to the 4 times 78 times I cubed. Then we can write this as I to the 4th to the power of 78 times I cubed. And then we plug in the values of I to the 4th and I cubed. So I to the 4th is just equal to 1 to the power of 78 times the value of I cubed. I cubed can be written as I squared times I. And I squared is just equal to -1. Therefore, I cubed is equal to -1 times I. Therefore, it's equal to -I. And 1 to the power of 78 is just equal to 1 times -I. Therefore, I to the 315 is equal to -I.